So everyone knows the Seychelles is legendary for luxury. But why? What's the secret sauce? It's way more than just a list of beautiful resorts. Today, we're going to decode the actual blueprint, the core ingredients that make this place the absolute pinnacle of high-end travel. And listen, this isn't just some marketing hype you'd find in a travel brochure. Nope. This is the real verdict from some of the most picky travelers in the world. We're talking honeymooners, A-list celebrities, even royalty. The Seychelles has this legendary status for a reason, and we're about to dive into why. Okay, so what is the secret? Well, it's this incredible, almost magical blend of raw, breathtaking nature and just the most opulent, exclusive hospitality you can find anywhere on the planet. Whether you're on the main islands or a tiny private atoll, the whole experience, it's just in a class of its own. All right, let's get our bearings for a second. The main action happens across 3 key islands. You've got Mahé, Praslin, and La Digue. But then, for that ultimate I-want-to-get-away-from-it-all escape, there are tons of private islands, and each one offers its own unique slice of paradise. You've got to understand this geography, because it's key to the different styles of luxury here. And this, right here, is the most important question. Because luxury in the Seychelles, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. It really splits into 2 totally distinct philosophies for 2 very different types of traveler. So, let's try and figure out, which one are you? First up, let's talk about the connected connoisseur. This is for the kind of traveler who wants all the 5-star world-class amenities and service, for sure, but you also want to be connected to the culture, the local attractions, and the vibrant life of the main islands. You don't want to be too far from the action. And just look at the sheer variety of world-class experiences right here. See, it's not one-size-fits-all. Luxury here is super specialized. You could be playing a championship golf course at Constance Lemoria on Praslin, and then the very next day, you're retreating to a treetop spa at the Four Seasons on Mahé. It's all about choosing your specific flavor of 5-star paradise. And you know, this whole scene is always evolving. It's not static. The brand new canopy by Hilton on Mahé, for example, shows this shift towards a more contemporary, modern design. It just proves that even in paradise, luxury never ever stands still. Okay, so let's switch gears to our second profile, the secluded sovereign. This is for the traveler where the ultimate luxury is privacy. Pure and simple. We're talking about escaping to a remote, often completely private island, where the rest of the world just kind of melts away. But even when you're talking about total seclusion, there are different philosophies. On one hand, you have the unbelievable, ultra-exclusive opulence of North Island, yep, the one famously chosen by royalty, and on the other hand, you have the sustainable luxury of Dennis Private Island, where a deep connection to nature and its self-sufficient farm is the main attraction. It just goes to show you there are 2 very different ways to define a private paradise.
And the options don't stop there, not by a long shot. You've got Six Senses on Félicité, which is all about eco-luxury and holistic wellness. Then there's the Four Seasons on the remote coral atoll of De Roches Island, a total paradise for divers and fishermen. So what's the common thread? Exclusivity and this incredible immersion in nature.
So here's the thing. Whether you're a connected connoisseur or a secluded sovereign, a really clear pattern starts to emerge. Across all of these incredible resorts, there's a shared DNA, a blueprint for what makes Seychelles luxury so unique. We've managed to distill it down into 4 core ingredients. And here they are. You've got the private villa sanctuary, the nature-infused spa, bespoke dining experiences, and finally, the conservation ethos. Think of these as the 4 pillars that hold up the entire experience, no matter where you end up staying. So let's break them down one by one. First up, the private villa. This is like the non-negotiable starting point. A personal sanctuary with your own infinity pool, an outdoor shower, and a terrace with just jaw-dropping views. That's not an upgrade here, people. That is the standard. Ultimate privacy and personal space are literally baked into the design. Second, the spa experience. It's never just in a room. It's completely infused with the environment around you. You're getting a massage in a treatment room that's perched in the treetops, or you're doing yoga in a pavilion nestled among these ancient giant granite boulders. Wellness here is all about total immersion in the island's natural energy. It's incredible. All right, and let's talk about dining, because the crucial point here is that it's an event. It is not just about ordering off a menu. No, It's about chefs creating personalized dishes just for you, based on what you like. using ingredients that were literally picked from the resort's organic garden that morning, and then serving it all to you on a secluded beach. I mean, come on. And finally, and this might be the most important one, is a deep, deep commitment to conservation. The best resorts here, they get it. They understand that the pristine environment is their single greatest asset. So they weave sustainability into everything they do, and they even invite guests to participate in protecting the very paradise they've come all this way to enjoy. Which, well, it leaves us with a final thought. The Seychelles really presents these two distinct paths to paradise. You have the ultra-exclusive retreat on one side, and this profound, sustainable connection to the wild on the other. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? In our crazy, hyper-connected world, what is the true definition of luxury today? Is it being completely, totally alone? Or is it being more deeply connected to the natural world than ever before? That's something to think about.